Good morning from Loving Orlando Living. We are on our way to Publix today. So we're gonna have a little sneak peek in Publix. Gonna go through some of the things they've got in the aisles and show you very briefly the British selection. So if you are coming here on a 2-week holiday and you desperately need those tin of beans or PG tips, I'll show you whereabouts you can find them in Publix and how much they cost. See you soon, bye. The British section at Walmart. So, baked beans. If anyone's got any fussy kids, this is your saviour, because my kid won't try the American baked beans. $2.49, pretty hefty, but worth it. I'll grab 2 of those. They've also got fruit shoots as well. But this is, interesting enough, this is the berry burst and not the blackcurrant one, but he still seems to like them. They are $1.29. That's not too bad, to be honest. I mean, it's not cheap, but not too bad. They've got HP sauce, PG tips, Yorkshire tea, which makes me laugh. Even you get your British curry, Sharwood's, Bisto. This is quite difficult to find. Instant gravy is quite difficult to find in America. Creamy tomato soup, and then you've got your chocolate bars as well. So you've got your custards as well, if you can't live without custard, all your jams, and OXO cubes, which are really popular, and we can't get those over here, so I'll grab some of those, and your Branston pickle. Already got a pack of that. If you're desperate as well, you can get also your Yorkshire pudding mix too. So with that said, I've got my bits for the week and I'm happy. So I love Publix. It's like almost like the Waitrose of all the supermarkets. You can see that everything is so fresh. Look, even just their fruits, all their fruits, vegetables, even just their peanut and sort of like a peanut mix bar, what you call it. This is why I love to shop here, but it is on the toppier side. And the aisles just go on and on and on. You've got your meats here too, like the meat counter. They do some amazing meats. They do, you know, anything as well. If you've got your own cooking facilities in your apartment, you know, come here and you can have a real good cook. And then you've got your dairy section, breads. Oh yeah, breads. This is a good thing to cover. So if anyone is familiar with the breads, a lot of the bread here is quite sweet. I tend to get an Italian loaf from Aldi because it's not sweet. It's lovely toasted, but it's a bit dry when you don't toast it. The honey wheat here again is very sweet. You've got like potato bread. Oh, it's made, it feels very buttery, their toast here. I must admit I haven't tried any of these ones. I have heard that Farmhouse, this one here, Party White, isn't as sweet. I may give that one a try, but I've got a loaf of Italian at home already. Got all your muffins here. Again, meat, just meat, meat. All your snacks, cold drinks in here. So Publix only sells food. It's not like Target, where Target sells clothes and other bits and household goods. All your fresh meats here.
Vad hakten alla fest full Guldfest hela dagen. Lite mjöl från livets grottekvarn. Guldfest, guldfest hela dagen. Stort och stort, det har vi alltid gjort. Så det är guldfest, guldfest hela dagen.
Found, oh my goodness, if you love Cheesecake Factory, they now sell the famous brown bread. I guess you just, oh yeah, you just heat and serve it for 5 minutes. $3.99. See, that's why I love Publix. All their different, so if you're gluten free and soya and or your almond milk, they've got everything you possibly need here. Even your Dunkin' Donuts as well. If you like coffee, try stock cold brew coffee. Just check out the reviews. It's really good coffee. They actually stock that at Aldi too, which is slightly cheaper than $5.29, just as a tip. Then you got your milks. Now, one of the things I did really struggle here is the yogurts. Trying to find a yogurt for kids that hasn't got bits in it was a nightmare. In the end, I found these Go-Gurts. They're basically like Frubes, but they've got no bits in it. Everything else has bits in it. It's really difficult to find. So if you found a yogurt, a fruit yogurt that's got no bits in it, please let me know. Please comment, because I've tried them all. So yeah, he likes the Go-Gurts. That was my equivalent to back home. As you can say, look, just how many butters and yogurts, and you've also got these these cold pastries as well. So like you can make your own croissants, pizza bases, things like that. Cheese, another important thing. There is a cheese that they do. I'm just going to try and find it here. The Cabot, this one here, the New York vintage cheddar cheese is quite mature. It's quite tart. Aldi do an English cheddar, which is, in my opinion, is better than those ones, and it's cheaper too. Then you've got your pharmacy part, you know, so you've got everything you possibly need here, over the counter. Interesting enough, they do almost like a sleeping pill for kids, which I thought was quite interesting, because I don't know if we do that. It's basically laced with, it's got melatonin in it, which we don't sell in the UK. Melatonin basically helps reset your natural sort of your body clock, if you like, but we don't have that in the UK, so I'm not quite sure why. You've got all your frozen bits in here. Then we take you down here. Anybody who likes fish fingers, they don't call them fish fingers here, they're called fish sticks. And if you get bad quality fish sticks, they taste gross. They're really, really disgusting. But my little one actually quite likes fish fingers, but he likes chunky fish fingers. So the closest that I've got, so they've got here these Gortons. They're a bit more chunkier, but they call them fish sticks here. But they're basically like a fish finger, a little bit skinnier, but they're cut from whole fillets, so the quality of fish is a little bit better than if you go to, say, Walmart and buy their fish sticks, which is mainly like just breadcrumbs. And they've got, you know, your chicken nuggets and everything like that. Obviously I'm doing this from a kid's perspective because my kid's quite fussy, so I've had to really shop around. You've got all your, you know, low-fat dinners here, your gluten-frees, buffalo wings, healthy eating, lean cuisine, Swedish meatballs. And they also do this. So this is their basically kids version. It's called Kid Fresh. So it's basically healthy eating for kids. So they've got here Wagwills mac and cheese made with pureed carrots, white meat chicken nuggets, so it's not full of nasty stuff, made with pureed cauliflower. So basically they're hiding the vegetables in the ingredients, which is pretty smart. There is also a Coinstar here. I remember someone commented the other day about, is there still Coinstar? Yes, they call it coin conversion. You can see it over there. So if you've got coins at the end of your stay, bring it here. It does charge a fee, but it's worth doing if you don't want to bring back all your change. Spices. So this is something I discovered. You can't get, and correct me if I'm wrong, I want to get like a chicken spice, you know, because in England when you get chicken for steak, they don't do a chicken spice here. They do like a sweet and smoky rub, but maybe they just call it, maybe that's just what they call it. They don't call it an actual just chicken spice. So I just have to use my own spices to give chicken a bit of flavour sometimes. So if there's anything else that anybody wants me to cover the next time I come back here, if you've got any questions, maybe you're gluten-free or you're vegan and you want to see the vegan range, let me know. This is my first, you know, sort of vlog to Publix. All your balsamic vinaigrettes, all your olive oils. I mean, look, it's like ridiculous. That is just oils. It's nuts. You can spend hours in here as well if you don't know what you're looking for. Oh, the bakery section, we've got to go over there because that is one of my favourites as well. Oh, they do an Italian bread. I wonder if that's $3.49. I wonder if that's not sweet. Oh, kid stuff, baby stuff. So they have newbie here, Munchkin, you know, which if you're a mum or dad, you will recognise all these names. Dr. Brown's, they have it all here. The only thing they don't have here is the formulas. The formulas are different. We travelled when Eden was 6 months and he was on formula. So I took a whole load of formula with me because I knew I couldn't get anything, or what I knew would be similar here, and I didn't want to upset his stomach. Here it's Enfamil, so yeah, I don't quite know much. They do the pureed fruit, you know, bananas, pears, apples. They use, so big brand here is Gerber. Just have a look to see if they've got Heinz here, which is interesting. No, you'd think they would stock Heinz, but the big one here is Gerber. Fruit pouches. They've got like these little teether ones as well. So you've got little ones that teeth in, you know, like a little kind of like almost like a rice cake type biscuit. Then you've got all your drinks bottles, Disney ones there as well, Mickey Mouse. If you've got a little one that has reflux, they've got gripe water here as well for, like, you know, if they're struggling with that. And then all of your nappies as well, which are pretty much the same as they are in the UK. Diapers, they have Huggies here, Pampers, Aveeno, if your kid's got, you know, allergies, Johnson's. So, like, you know, Vaseline. They don't do pseudo cream, which is interesting. And then they've got baby rub, you know, if your kid's, you know, sick, got a snuffy nose. So they've got everything here that you need for kiddies as well.